2, and I think we're live. The first video I wanted to show you was this one's called How It Be When You Break Up With a Singer. Found this one on Facebook the other day. Oh damn, this should be muted.
You went, huh?
Bro, I think your ex-girl dropped a song on you, bro.
Who, Hella?
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro, we ended on good terms, bro. We just went separate ways.
I don't know, that's not what she's saying, bro. I think you should listen to this, bro.
Man, let me hear it, boy. Man, you're doing too much, bro.
She's calling you lame, bro.
Nah, bro, she talking about somebody else, I'm sure.
Bro, that's your ex, bro.
She probably got no nigga, nigga.
Y'all just broke up.
Man, you know how that shit go, bro. Stop playing.
Look.
Really you sorry, you ain't really about shit. And you wear the same fit with them ripped black pants. And you fake Jordans and you got a little.
Hey, man, turn this shit the fuck off, nigga, before I heat up, bro.
Okay, bro.
That's all.
She talking about ripped black pants. You wearing them right now, bro. That's you.
How many niggas wear ripped black pants, nigga? That's what I'm saying.
Fake Jordans?
Bitch, what are you saying?
Them hoes look kind of fake.
Nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You was there. This is the black cats, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey, bro, she dropped the video, too. That's the last
She
one.
dropped a video?
Yeah, bro.
Nigga, she doing
Nah, he is. Bro, the fact that he was like, well, they do look kind of fake, and he's like, you were there when I bought them.
too much.
Popping too,
She
bro.
definitely talking about another nigga, but I'm telling
she
you,
not,
bro.
bro.
Look, let me see the video, bro. Let me see the video. How many views it got?
Bro, it got like 5 million in the day, bro.
Fuck, let me see the fuck. Let me see. Let me see. It's trending.
Yes, bro.
Say we ended on good terms, but really you sorry, you ain't really about shit. And you wear the same fit with.
Bro, was that him in the video?
Yeah, that's Leland.
Who's down the back?
And you fake Jordans, and I fucked your best friend, but he didn't tell you.
Nigga, what the fuck is you doing in the video?
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, that's me.
But you.
Hell no.
I like how he goes, what the hell are you doing in the video? And he goes, oh yeah, that's me.
Bro.
Like he didn't ask if that was you. He said, what are you doing there, bro? He's like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's me.
Answered the wrong question.
Nigga, I know it's you. What are you doing in the video?
Bro, she threw me a bag, bro. What was I supposed to do?
Y'all niggas can't be for real. So you ain't tell me nothing. You ain't want to say nothing.
Bro, I forgot, bro, to be honest. Bro.
You forgot, bitch. That song is new. Nah, bro, you fake as hell.
Bro, that's
What
my
you-
bad, bro.
That's your bad, nigga.
That's all good.
You supposed to be my nigga. Wait,
Bro,
wait, y'all my best friends. Who the fuck she fuck?
I don't know. What you, I don't know, man.
She said she fucked my best friend. What are you saying?
I don't know. Maybe she talked about somebody else. I don't know.
Y'all are my best friends. What are you saying?
I don't know, bro. But it'll be all right, bro. Like, it's all good.
Wait, who do you think it was?
Huh?
Who do you think it was?
It gotta be the nigga in the video.
It could be. I mean, it probably is, but
What's up?
Hell
Hellmart, what's up?
what was
Line. That camera went all the way over to him as soon as she said the line.
that? Yeah.
What's up? Bro, why is this nigga always trying to flip?
Oh damn.
How much is this?
The whole video. Oh shit. Oh, I don't even know what this one is. This one says how fast normal situations can turn intense. Bro, I didn't finish the whole thing, but this one just kind of reminds me of me whenever I had to go in public.
Oh,
shit.
Lord.
It's just how I am as a person.
Okay, sir, is that all? Yeah, that's it. All right, you paying with cash or card? Card. Everything okay, sir? Yeah, just trying to get my card out. I'm trying to grab it at like an angle.
This is disrespectful.
Damn, this one took the longest shit. Yo, bro, do you have to breathe on my neck, bro? I'm literally like 4 feet away from you, man. I'm 4 feet away from you. I don't know what you want me to do.
Make this wallet for it.
Damn, this one taking longest shit.
Give you a bag of chips and a soda. Go to self-checkout.
No! Hey, sir, it's fine, okay? I understand. It's okay. Understand what? Understand what? Look. Here's my car. I'm literally trying to get you my car. I'm not trying to get over on you. It says my wallet is tight. It's tight. Like, everything all right over here? Man, get out of here, man. Just making sure, man. You've been in this line a while.
Security coming over like, everything all right over here?
You're not gonna do this for me. I'm trying to get my card. Like Bro, breathe on my neck again.
4 feet.
Breathe on my neck again.
It's 4 feet between us. Listen, sir, we don't have to do this, okay? Listen, I remember what it's like to be broke.
Bro!
It's okay. Like, you don't...
What you talking about, bro?
All right, that's enough. Come on. Come on.
He said it's okay. I remember what it's like to be broke.
No, because you trying to call me
You gotta
broke.
go, sir.
I'm just
These
trying
are
to get
all
my
ones,
card,
sir. It's
man.
not even
I'm
enough.
trying to get
Come
my
on.
card. It's
It's
stuck.
not even enough.
It's
Come on.
literally stuck.
You gotta go.
Nah, that dude in the back, man, this line taking long as shit.
Bro. And then the guy just like, and he's like, bro, quit breathing in my neck. And he's like, it's okay. He's like, what's okay? I'm getting my card.
Bro, you alright?
I know y'all see this.
I'm tripping. I'm like, I thought that was
You good, twin?
Who y'all talking to?
You, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just minding my business.
Are you?
Why wouldn't I be?
Can't be, bro.
Well,
You just standing here staring. You can't be.
I'm not staring. I'm sitting here minding my business. I'm not.
You was walking and then you just stopped and just started standing.
So is it a problem to stop in the public space?
It's okay to stop, but don't stare, nigga.
I'm not. So I'm staring at you.
Yes, nigga, you're staring.
I'm not staring at you. What are you talking about? So, I mean, how do we have to handle this?
How you want to handle it, nigga?
We gonna fight somebody like me?
Why? Why I can't fight you?
Cause
Oh, shit.
I'm blind.
Where your caretaker?
Y'all don't sit here and disrespect me. That's what we're not gonna do.
Walking past, bro, and then you just stopped, so we knew what was going on.
So it's a problem for me to stop. Now, if I call my brother, it's gonna be a problem.
Call your goddamn brother. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so you want to get hostile?
Yeah, what's up?
So when he get here, I want you to have that same energy.
Hey, that nigga shit. Look, he's ass too.
Hey Siri, call Big Bro. Where you at, bro?
Ain't no.
Bro, it's some dude that.
Dead.
Not him coming in with this stick too.
No! 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 No!
Where you at? It sounds like you need to call somebody else instead of your brother for help.
Oh, Mark, you hit me! You hit me! You hit me!
I'm going to hell, bro. Yo.
It was right here where I lost it. Hold on.
No!
Where you at? It sounds like you need to call somebody else instead of your brother for help.
Oh, Mark, you hit me! You hit me! You hit me!
Bro.
Yeah. I think that one and the one with the when you're dating or when you break up with the singer, I think those are top contenders so far for me. And this one's called ranking every Marvel villain by their aura. I thought this would be a good one because we were talking about how like people overuse the word aura and shit like that, and I wanted to see how they rank based on aura and what their definition of aura is.
trash in recent years, but back in the day, the MCU villains had crazy amounts of aura. So naturally on my quest to rank every single thing I can by their aura, I'm going to rank every single Marvel villain by how much aura that villain has. And as always, the 3 ranking criteria for aura is first, how cool the character looks, second is aura farming moments, and third is the bonus section for things.
Okay, first off, I don't feel like that's really pretty vague. Like, how cool someone looks, I don't necessarily think that means aura, and then just saying aura farming is like, what's aura farming? What's his definition of aura farming?
Things like glorious deaths or epic lines.
Glorious deaths or epic lines. Okay, okay.
Inevitable. So the criteria out of the way, let's rank. Ronan was the big bad blue guy from Guardians of the Galaxy, and he actually started off crazy strong in terms of aura. His intro is him brutally murdering a man while plotting to take over Nova Prime. He walked Drax the Destroyer like a dog, and then Kobe's him. Kobe!
Alright, 1 to 10, what would you rate him? Based on aura.
Which one is like leaning towards like
10 is like the
least?
most aura, and 1 would be the least.
Gotcha. Okay. Probably a 3.
That's what I was gonna say too. I was gonna say a 3.
He holds an Infinity Stone. Overall, he was aura farming like a top 5 candidate, but then in the blink of an eye, all of that goes away and he goes into infinite aura debt.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Ronan gets emoted on and then gets killed because of this guy.
Dance off, bro.
Fantastic start, but as they say, it's not where you start that matters, it's where you finish, and Ronan finished in massive aura debt.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, need to
That's valid. That was fair, actually.
Wanda, or aka her villain name Scarlet Witch, is one of the worst choices for villains I have ever seen. Yeah, she had aura as a hero. But this is a villain list, so that doesn't count. And Wanda's actions as a villain felt more forced than women's rights. Sure, she was demolishing every person who stood in her way.
Yo, that was mad disrespectful.
That was, bro. I was not expecting that.
I just want our viewers out there to know that I do not stand behind. I do not stand down that one.
The aura, however, was never there because all of us in the theater were flat out confused at why the hell is Wanda the villain? And low-key didn't even feel like a real movie. Like, you left and you're like, what just happened? Also, more importantly, she is a ginger, which kills off more aura than an Austrian painter can kill.
Valid.
All right. All right, buddy. What would you say?
What would I say?
From 1 to 10.
I give her like a 1. I never really thought she had it. Honestly, a 1 is even kind of nice. I feel like she's got like 0 aura. Like, I mean, I never watched WandaVision, so I could be a little biased. Or I guess not bias isn't the word, but maybe a little naive because of that, so I don't have all the facts. But based on like what I seen in like Avengers and like her death and all this, it seemed like it was just like her simping over Vision, and she had a couple cool moments, but I wouldn't really say she has any aura. What about you?
I was similar. I had 1.5. I tried to give her a courtesy.
And I definitely don't feel like even if I'm, being nice about it, I feel like it would be unfair for me to rate her higher, but then rate like the last character that we saw, rate him lower than her. Because I feel like he has more aura than she did.
Rogue is the villain from Captain Marvel. Enough said there.
Not even gonna lie, I don't even remember this guy. Oh, that was it. Well, he's getting a 0 from me then, based on that, based on those facts.
Ghost is the weird facey girl from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and her powers make her pretty cool.
What?
She was a lethal assassin due to her overpowered powers and gained some aura points from this for sure.
Nice shot.
There is no question about her fighting skills, but for everything else, she is just a sad and broken character that has been used to kill for her whole life. And then by the end of the movie, she gets healed. Just like that, she is now a good guy, leaving her with 0 villain aura traits at all.
You don't have to. Okay, well, first of all, I don't rate her very highly either. I would probably stick her in the 3 category as well. But I do want to make one thing clear that you don't have to be a villain to have aura.
Right.
Because I think we've talked about that before too, where people think like aura's like being solely a villain. No, aura's like kind of like your energy. Like you can have like Batman. Batman, I feel like has a decent amount of aura, like, but he's not an evil character. He's just, you know, I don't know. But I rate her like a 3 as well. What would you rate her?
Yeah, I think it gotta be 2 or a 3 for me because I don't know what I would really give her.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's somewhere between. I'd say maybe like a 2.5.
Oh,
probably.
Namor is the main villain for the new Black Panther, and just look at this dude.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
Sure, he can fly, swim like a submarine, and is crazy strong, but I can't take him seriously at all. And plus, he gets defeated and then immediately sides with Shuri, the person who defeated him, to end some bloodshed. Pathetic. A real villain would accept death just to watch the world burn. There is no aura for Kirkland brand Aquaman here.
I mean, I agree. He doesn't really have a lot of aura, but I also just don't I just disagree with the premise of that, like him switching to sides and playing with the good guys is like makes him not have aura. But I'd probably give him like a 2, maybe a 1. But I actually have not seen that movie yet.
Surprisingly, I haven't really seen it either.
Yeah, I kind of started to fall off of Marvel, where like pretty much the only thing I look forward to right now is Spider-Man. I'll probably watch Avengers Doomsday just because I'm like locked in now, but I haven't seen I haven't seen Doctor Strange 2. I haven't seen Marvel Eternals. I haven't seen there's a lot of shit I haven't seen because I'm just like kind of a little over the MCU, honestly. But I'm hoping they turn around this year because they're doing some big things. But yeah, I've kind of lost interest.
High Evolutionary is from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and he tried so hard to be tough, but yet had crazy crash out problems.
Abomination! Nothing more than a step on my path!
He has crazy good powers like using the Force, but as you probably figured out by now, all of these villains have crazy good powers. So unlike some of the aura lists in the past, power does not equal aura. And also being mentally insane isn't aura. He does also have the same mindset as a previous German leader.
I'm not trying.
So I agree with the power doesn't necessarily equal aura. I agree with that premise. And another movie I haven't seen, but based on what I'm seeing so far, I wouldn't rate him very highly either.
To conquer the universe. I'm perfecting it.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do.
Remember what I just said about having powers? Well, forget that, because all Dragoff has is good cologne and a bunch of hot Russian chicks.
What was that?
Nah, he get donkey of the day. He don't even get a number.
You're weak. But it's easier to beat girls.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Well, I guess Epstein was doing it all wrong. He could have had an army at his side, but it doesn't matter now since both these dudes are dead.
That's a wild thing to say.
That's a better death than suicide, I guess. Still a boring villain, though. Justin Hammer may be one of the most incompetent villains to ever walk the earth, but
damn, he gets like a negative
Genuinely
one.
don't even know who this is.
Yeah, I have no idea who this is either, but based on his little dance he did, it's getting a negative one.
he got that swagger.
Hey, there he is.
There is zero need to be flexing this hard, but
Bro,
I
where is he
respect
pulling
it.
these
His
characters
mindset is one of one.
I'm gonna go to the expo. Maybe I'll even get laid.
Unfortunately for Justin Swagger Hammer, he gets pushed around for an entire movie and ends up doing as much as my Instagram account. Or in other words, absolutely.
Bro, why do I feel like when he gets to Thanos, he's gonna like glaze the fuck out of Thanos and rate him like really highly in aura?
I hope not.
I feel like really he's going to.
Absolutely nothing. Another Iron Man villain here, and he starts off as the ignored nerd.
Hey, Tony. Aldrich Killian. I'm a big fan of your work.
Basically just Syndrome from Incredibles, but anyways, he turns himself into a torch man, and shocker here, he gets crazy powerful. He, however, did not shake off the nerd face, as he struggled when it came to insulting his victims.
Is it hot in there? Stuck? You feel a little stuck?
And when he finally tried to have an aura farm, it went so very wrong.
I am the Mandarin!
Yeah, 0. No aura detected.
Crazy strong, blah blah blah. Malkuth is a villain from Thor: Dark World, and if you don't remember this movie, you're not missing out. All this guy really does was aura farming. He did, however, forget a very key part of having aura though, which is actually winning. Also, just look at his face. Better off forgotten.
Wait, hold on. Now, that last one, along with a couple of the other ones before that last one, I really don't see them making the rankings on this as far as like aura.
No. That's why I feel like it's just building up for him to glaze the fuck out of Thanos, because he's just selecting a bunch of characters that have like absolutely 0 aura, and then he's gonna be like, Thanos has aura, wiped out half the universe, blah blah blah.
Which is crazy. Like, bro, he doing this to lead up to the purple Pokemon at the end with the gauntlet.
Yeah. But I do agree, so far, none of the characters have really had any aura. Like, this guy has, well, he might have a little bit more aura than some of the other characters, but I'd still maybe rate him like a 3.5.
The only one I heard so far that was at least a little understandable was Ronan.
Yeah. Honestly, if this is the playing pool that we're getting, I think he's got to be rated a little higher than what I have him at. But let's keep going.
Yeah.
Wen Wu is the bad guy from Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, and man, I forgot how fire this movie was. I rewatched it, and it was actually surprisingly good. But basically, Wen Wu has the...
Have you seen it?
These 10 super rings that make him strong and immortal and stuff, and he is the head of his own mob. But on his quest for even more power, he gets distracted and then gets busy. And to make matters worse, he gets outmogged by his own son. Then he loses after that. Nothing else matters but this. It's unacceptable. Children...
But again, like, he clearly doesn't have any aura, so like, why is he even on the list?
Are meant to be beaten, not to do the beaten. And as the great George Washington once said, a man who cannot beat his own child is no man at all. George Washington.
I don't think he... I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he ever said that.
I don't recall that at all.
Alexander Pierce is that basic, powerful white guy who infiltrated S.H.I.E.L.D. And look at the drip, man. It's like a flashy Bill Gates. That editing guy here, I have to cut this segment short because I may have gone a little bit too far with the joke about him on a certain island that I won't name. And I just couldn't hurt my digital footprint even worse than it already is. So we're just gonna have to skip to 18.
Yeah,
Dormammu is a very scary being. Basically a god with a crazy high kill count. The thing is though, that all he does is kill the same guy over and over again. But even though he gets outsmarted, you can't tell me that Dormammu doesn't have aura. Overall, he's a very solid aura farmer, but it only gets better from here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to be fair, Dormammu, they hold him as far as like cinematic, but he comic wise, he's definitely one of those people that got aura for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I think if I'm going based on like, I'll give him some brownie points because of the comics, and also even in Capcom versus Marvel, his character is pretty epic. But screen time wise, he's really only in there for like a really short amount of time. And the only thing he does is
Doctor Strange, like.
Yeah, I'd give him like a 6.
Yeah, I could definitely hold him.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier is another villain turned hero, so for this list, we only care about when he is in that evil robot mode.
Well, no, that's not really fair. You have to judge all of it. But I give Winter Soldier like a 5.
Yeah, I'll stick.
Yeah,
valid. That's definitely valid. 'Cause, I mean, I didn't know where he was gonna go with this one, to be honest with you. Because Winter Soldier, he has like one of those unusual yet interesting kind of like arcs.
Yeah, he's got like a decent amount of aura. Like he has like a natural aura. I wouldn't say he aura farms, but like he does have just like aura, and it's not like forced. It's not like they're trying to like force him and make him like this super dark character. He's just like shit. So I guess that's all I can say.
Bucky was going toe-to-toe with Captain America like it was nothing, which, side note, Spider-Man is crazy strong for this.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome!
Overall, he was sick as a villain, being straight.
Well, people forget that Spider-Man is strong as fuck, and he holds back his abilities.
He really do.
Because, like, there's, like, a comic book where Doc Ock takes control over Spider-Man's body and uses his power, and he goes to fight somebody, and he punches their jaw clean off.
Yeah, I forgot you told me that, too.
Yeah. Also, it's not... I know, like, technically, like, movies aren't, like, canon. Like, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's not canon, because, like, you know, he does a lot of things that... like shoots real webs and stuff like that wasn't in the comics originally, but like but like I mean this part is comically accurate. Like he like has held like back trains and semis with his webs and stuff, like tons of weight. Like you have to be pretty strong for that. I think people forget. They're always just like, oh, he just shoots web and has spidey sense and agility. Like he'd get his ass kicked by, like people always say that like he'd get his ass kicked by Captain America and blah blah blah, and it's like, nah, if he's taking down the Hulk in comics.
Ruthless and all, but he wasn't ever a true villain, so he lost massive points for that. Obadiah Stane's Tony Stark line is the only reason he is here.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave!
That line is just so tough, and Obadiah was the first movie.
He's got a decent amount of aura, but that line was not tough. That was just a...
No, it wasn't. That was
villain of the MCU as well. So overall, solid but not great.
I'd give him like a 4, 4.5.
I'll put Vulture.
Vulture don't got no aura, bro.
Vulture is the main villain of the first Marvel Spider-Man. His suit looks so sexy. It's like...
Also, whoa, yo, chill out. All right. I was just gonna add that I still feel like using him as like the first villain to introduce the new Spider-Man is like kind of weird because he's like, I don't know. I feel like it's crazy that he was the first villain. But
they took Iron Man and gave him some freedom, and bang, you got Vulture. He doesn't give alcohol to minors either.
You want something to drink, like a bourbon or scotch or something like that?
I'm not old enough to drink.
It's the
right answer. His defeat is a little embarrassing, but since his suit is so epic, I'm gonna just be like the US justice system and let it slide. Another solid aura former.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Why is he above Ronin?
That is an L take. L take. Man, L take. Vulture had absolutely zero aura. He was a bitch.
Deadass.
He's like a -2.
Taskmaster is only about one thing, that action. No talking, no emotions, just beating women. My type of villain. What do you mean by that? And
That's what I was about to ask. What do you mean by that?
Taskmaster would have been way higher on this list, but it turns out she is another villain who doesn't want to be a villain, but someone forced her to be a villain, blah blah blah. Why can't a villain just be evil for the fun of it? I'm getting tired of these sob stories. I want pure evil.
Again, 0 for aura, but for her, switching sides has nothing to do with the aura.
This man Ultron took one
Ultron had aura, I feel like, until the end.
Look at the internet.
The movie was terrible, but he did have aura.
And justifiably said, all humans got to go. As far as villain goes, Ultron is a top tier villain, as it took all the Avengers, plus a new guy with an Infinity Stone in his head to take him down, which is why he's at third.
What? Okay, did he watch the movie? Because Vision did not take him down. Vision wasn't Vision like the recreation of him, essentially, like the perfect version of like what they were originally trying to create when he created Ultron.
But because he is a clanker, he doesn't aura farm since you know he has no emotions.
Scream and your entire staff dies.
Despite being a clanker, he still does have a few cool moments, like killing an old version of himself. But I could not put him any higher because I am anti-AI since it is starting to steal my videos. So Ultron is not top 10, because I'm petty.
I mean, I wouldn't pick him top 10 anyway either, but he's had decent aura.
Yeah, Ultron's not, also Ultron's not AI, but... I mean, I guess, kinda. But I give him, like, a 6. Maybe a 6.5. He does have a fair amount of aura.
No, not that Whiplash. This Russian is also named Whiplash. I still prefer Hammer Time to be on my screen when watching this movie, but it is undeniable that Ivan had aura.
I can deny it.
He's all action, never talks, and then he dies. I don't like Ivan that much, but sadly for me, he had aura.
Okay, I rate him...
Saying about power doesn't equal aura.
Yeah. I do rate him a little higher, though, because that last scene had a lot of aura in it. But...
It did.
I still can't really rate him any higher than, like, maybe a 4.
HELLMART Zemo is the villain of Civil War, and this man may be the greatest rage baiter to ever do it.
Not gonna lie, and I've seen Civil War, and I feel like I remember it pretty well. I do not remember this guy.
Zero superpowers, but yet still almost destroyed the Avengers. And most importantly, he knows how to throw a pool party.
Nah, he got like Spider-Man 3 black suit Toby vibes. I rate him a 0 in aura.
Zemo only did have 5 minutes of screen time, but caused so much damage, but as most people do, he eventually fell victim to a black man. R.I.P. legend.
Yo, what the hell is with
Red Skull is such a beautiful name, but my question is, why are the German...
Red Skull has aura in the comics, but I feel like in the screen he does not have any aura. What do you think?
He definitely for sure was hold as far as screen time, because that's one that I was gonna say, like he He be putting in some damage.
Yeah, his characters was pretty boring on screen.
Always the bad guys. You make one mistake these days and nobody ever forgets. Anyway, Red Skull has such a unique design, and even though his aura was through the roof in the comics, the movies weren't half bad either. He also came back in Infinity War and just floated around while saying cool stuff.
The stone, you must lose that which you love.
Plus, the best part of this character is that there is no sob story. He just wants power and doesn't care how he gets it. I relate heavy to this, which is why you should subscribe so I can have more power.
Hell no, not with these LS takes, brother.
Another crazy good name, and he lives up to it by killing off gods. Well, he also kidnaps.
What was that?
Who the fuck is that?
I have no
Kidnaps
idea.
kids, so yeah, that's a thing. So why is a god killer only at 9? Well, first he hurt Padme, which is unacceptable. And more importantly, he cries himself to death because guess what? He became a villain because of a sob story. Kang the Conqueror had control of time itself. He was unkillable since he knew what would happen before it happened. Even after he dies, he comes back because he can't die. Then he assaulted his girlfriend. Why do rich people always decide to either touch kids or assault women? It can't possibly be that fun, can it? But I can forgive Kang because he gave us this beautiful meme. We all thought Mysterio was about to be the toughest new hero in the MCU universe.
Mysterio don't got aura. Not well. Yeah, even in the comics, he doesn't really have aura. He's just like a dude who knows magic tricks.
And then the biggest twist I've ever seen, it turns out he was faking the whole thing the whole time. But even with him faking,
well, yeah, that's what he does. That's what his character does. But yeah, I don't even know why
he was still a very strong villain. He had Spider-Man fooled the entire time and had the universe.
What's that?
You're telling me Mysterio got higher than Kang?
Did he?
Kang was number 8. This is number 7.
Oh, higher. I thought you said hired by Kang.
No.
Nah. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Is this list supposed to be like in order, or is this just like him listing off people and just rating them one by one?
I hope that's the case, but even there, I'm like, yo, this is kind of sorry.
I mean, he's got a number system, so I guess I would assume that's a ranking, but it's just terrible. Like, especially because there's just so many other characters that do have aura.
Loving him all because Tony Stark hurt him, but it wasn't really a sob story. It was all about revenge, and he never apologizes once. He did.
Like, so far, Bucky is kind of the winner right now.
Yeah.
Fall victim to the Peter Tingle in the end, but it was fun while it lasted. Ego for sure had an ego, but it was justified because he was a planet. Plus, let's not forget, Ego was about 1 minute away from consuming the entire universe. But then, Star-Lord happened. He was nothing crazy special, but he just farmed, man. He had control the entire time. Nothing sexy, but it worked. It was good enough.
That was fair. That's fair. I feel like he deserves to be on the list. I still don't know how highly I'd rate him. I'd rate him maybe like a 5.
Darren Cross has always been a favorite of mine since he has no superpowers, just brains and a presence that makes you feel the tension. You never knew what he might do next. It was like watching an orange cat, but instead of doing stupid things no one can explain, he kills random people.
Lex Luthor, like.
I don't like that he is bald, but the attire he wears is so nice that it evens out. And then the suit, oh yes, the suit is so perfect. At the end, he got sent to the quantum realm for shrinking into nothingness for eternity. A shame for sure, but he was never going to win against Luis.
What's up?
I'm done.
Could you use
Like a one.
up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you.
Damn, we're already at 4.
Hela's powers were simply built different. Took over Asgard the second Odin left like it was an annoyance, and she was in control the entire time, even tanking a full-blown Thor lightning bolt to the dome. Hela was undefeatable until she wasn't.
You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can.
GG's, bro.
5. I'd give her like a 5.
Killmonger came straight out the hood, and well, just listen to him.
Killed in America. Afghanistan. Iraq. And all this death just so I could kill you.
Came in with 0 superpowers and owned the whole movie with crazy aura.
I mean, he is kind of a badass, but again, I don't know if is that really aura though. Just like being like kind of a badass.
I think the
His
only
theme-
time I really saw out of him was like, I would say the first time him and T'Challa fought before he took over,
Mm-hmm.
and then the final showdown.
Yeah.
Theme is so hard. His fighting equally is hard. And his death wasn't him crying, but instead,
Hell of a move.
respect to that. My favorite villain of the list, but there are 2 more villains that have more aura than him. If you don't know why Loki is here,
Stop it. Get some help.
main character of the best thing since Endgame, God of Mischief, overall beast. Enough said.
Bro, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
You caught it. You caught it. Oh my god.
Big Grape is built different. In Infinity War, he actually won and defeated the Avengers. On top of that, he beats the Avengers 14,605 times. But of course, Marvel makes a movie on the one time he doesn't win. It's an easy number 1. And if you disagree with any of these takes, let's fight in the comments. I'm ready. Anyway, I'll see you down there.
It's not even worth fighting, bro. Oh, that was terrible.
I'm not fighting Shaggy, bro.
L takes. L takes. Oh, what a waste of time. I think Bucky still takes it, but yeah, there wasn't really too many good aura farmers in there. Damn, anyone on the internet can have an opinion these days. Damn. I'm just looking at
Sadly,
the comments.
a lot of that list did not make no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Having Winter Soldier at 17 is madness. Yeah, he should have been higher. Having Thanos at number 1. Well, okay, I do think having Thanos at number 1 is wrong, but also, to be honest, none of these other characters had any aura, so it's like the whole list is just wild. Like, how are you gonna rate on aura and then, like, rate, like, mostly fucking background characters and, like, insignificant
They
characters?
didn't even explain the Ultron one correctly either.
Yeah, if anything, Ultron, I feel like, had more aura than Thanos. And that's not me saying that, like, Infinity War and Endgame weren't, like, great movies and had good things, but, like, I don't really, but again, I think it's just like people's definition of aura. Like, I don't think Thanos really had aura, though.
Nah.
Maybe in certain parts, but not in general. Where do we fall on Loki?
You said, where do we fall on Loki?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause see, I'm also thinking about, cause I watched when they did the series for him too.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of a toss-up. Like, he definitely has aura, but I don't know, he has aura sometimes, and, like, sometimes he doesn't have aura, and he's, like, a goofy character, and, like, he doesn't have, like, a continuous aura. He just kind of has aura in, like, moments.
I would have him bumped down on the list a little bit, but he should stay in the top 10 bracket.
Yeah. I think I'd put him around where Winter Soldier is. Maybe slightly above or slightly below. It just kind of depends. Slightly above in his peaks. Slightly below in everything else. But up next we got, could Doctor Strange beat Pennywise?
Coming from Derry, Maine shouldn't exist. Stephen Strange steps through a portal onto the cracked pavement of Nabalt Street, and the cloak of levitation immediately stiffens. It's not reacting to the wind. It's reacting to a barometric drop caused by immense psychic pressure. Strange has fought demons before, but this energy signature is different. It's ancient, predatory, and it's leaking from the sewers. Today, we're running a simulation that pits the Sorcerer Supreme against the Eater of Worlds. Can a human mind, no matter how disciplined, survive an entity that views our dimension as a dinner plate? Let's dive into the dark.
Yeah, I picked this one because I thought this was a pretty interesting matchup. Like, I wouldn't have even thought of this, low-key.
Facts.
I think Doctor Strange could probably beat Pennywise. But we'll see what they say.
Section 1. The Physiology of Fear and Autonomic Control. Strange descends into the cistern. The air smells like ozone, copper, and old circus grease. He lights the damp darkness.
Don't raise dragons right off the bat. For new players, at the start of the game, don't rush to raise
With a hovering eldritch sphere, but the light seems to bend around the corners, refusing to travel in straight lines. Suddenly, the shadows condense. A red balloon floats upward against the pull of gravity. Then, the lunge. Pennywise explodes from the water in a blur of orange pom-poms and razor teeth, triggering a biological override code common to every primate, the startle response. In a normal human, this is game over. When a predator ambushes you, your eyes send raw data to the amygdala milliseconds before your visual cortex even processes what you're seeing. To Pennywise, this specific chemical cocktail is flavor. It's the marinade that makes the meat taste better. But Stephen Strange doesn't flinch. His heart rate remains a steady 60 beats per minute. The cortisol spike never happens. Why? Because the Sorcerer Supreme isn't just a master of spells. He's a master of his own physiology. Through years of training and camouflage, Strange has achieved total autonomic control. He can manually regulate his endocrine system. He acknowledges the threat, but he surgically removes the biological markers of pain.
So I agree that he could do that if he was prepared for the fight originally, because technically in the first movie, like, they say that he could use his hands and still do surgery, but he would have to, like, focus all of his magic to in order to do that. And he chose to be a magician instead, because he felt like it was, like, a waste of his power to just, like, use it just to, like, make his arms work right. And I feel like that same ability would have to be, he'd have to be putting, like, a lot of his power behind keeping his body calm and his, like, physiology and keeping his heart rate down and, like, focusing on all these, like, physical attributes, where it's like, I kind of wonder, like, how well he'd actually be able to fight.
Think of its feeding mechanism like a thermal-seeking missile, or a shark sensing electrical impulses. If a shark hunts by blood, it hunts by the scent of neurochemical fear. By suppressing the sweat, the pheromones, and the erratic heartbeat, Strange renders himself chemically invisible to its hunger. Strange raises a hand. fingers forming the glyphs of the Vishanti. The bolts of Balthak, pure concentrated electrical discharge, tears through the damp air and impact the clown's torso. The physical avatar disintegrates into burning paper and spider silk. The biology of the clown cannot withstand the energy output of a sorcerer. However, as the smoke clears, Strange scans the room. The threat level hasn't dropped. He realizes that destroying the biological form of Pennywise is like smashing a laptop because you don't like the website on the screen. Physical damage is irrelevant to an energy being that exists outside of local space-time. For this initial physical confrontation, we're given Strange a survival tier A. He easily handles the biological and physical manifestation of the creature. His neurodiscipline hard counters the fear-feeding mechanic, starving the beast before the fight even begins. But as the cloud's laughter echoes from the drain pipes without a mouth to form it, Strange realizes that the true battle hadn't even started.
Okay, but low-key, though, in the first one, wasn't like the whole thing is like them not being afraid of him made it cower in fear. So, like, and then go back to its hole. So, like, wouldn't the battle, like, be over at this point? I don't know.
Probably, but then again, not quite sure because he always got some sort of trump card or some trick up his sleeve too.
Yeah, that's true.
Monster isn't in the sewer is inside the monster. And now it knows Strange is not food, he is a virus. Section 2, Cognitive Warfare and Sensory Gating. Strange stands in the sewer, but the sewer is gone. The damp concrete melts into a slurry of gray matter and starlight. This isn't a simple illusion spell, it's a total breakdown of local reality. Pennywise has realized that physical intimidation won't work on a Sorcerer Supreme, so the entity shifts tactics. It stops attacking the body and starts attacking the signal processing center. This is where the fight gets complicated. But it doesn't wait for your eyes to send signals. It bypasses the optic nerve entirely and stimulates the visual cortex directly. Suddenly, Strange isn't in Derry. He's back in the operating room, his hands crushed and useless. He sees the Ancient One dying over and over again. He sees the Vishanti, the godlike patrons of his magic, rotting in a pile of cosmic debris. This creates a state of sensory overload. The goal is to shatter Strange's cognitive resolve, to make him doubt his own senses so deeply that he forgets how to cast a spell.
Build apps that scale.
Not now.
Meet Base 44.
If you can't trust what your eyes see, you can't aim. But Strange has a failsafe that biology lacks. He reaches for the amulet at his throat. The Eye of Agamotto opens up. In the Marvel Universe, the eye is often treated as a truth revealer, but let's look at it through quantum mechanics. The eye acts as an ultimate quantum observer. In quantum physics, a particle exists in a state of probability. Pennywise is trying to force a false reality onto Strange, creating a chaotic wave function of horror. The eye looks at this chaos and forces it to collapse into the objective truth. When Strange's biological brain's being spammed with malware, the green light cuts through the illusion. The sewer returns. His mind was just being hacked. Recovering his bearings, Strange attempts to turn the tables. He creates a gateway to the mirror dimension, attempting to pull the entity into a contained geometry where he controls the physics. He drags the presence into the crystalline realm, expecting to fold the city over the creature. It doesn't work. The mirror dimension shatters instantly, not because Strange is weak, but because of what it is. Pennywise isn't a ghost haunting a house. It is the terminal of a massive extra-dimensional entity residing in the macroverse. Trying to fit the macroverse inside the mirror dimension is like trying to download the entire internet onto a floppy disk. The container is simply too small for the data. The geometry fractures. This forces a reevaluation. Strange is now on the defensive. His sensory inputs are compromised. His standard containment field is broken, and he knows that trusting his eyes could get him killed. We have to drop his survival rating significantly here. Tier of survival, Tier C. Strange is struggling. While the eye protects his mind from total collapse, he has lost the initiative. He can't trust the battlefield, and he can't contain the enemy. He's fighting a war on a front he can't fully perceive. And for the first time, the Sorcerer Supreme is backing up. Section 3. Dimensional Physics and the Astral Plane. Strange realizes that fighting a transdimensional entity with physical matter is a losing game. To survive this, he has to leave the battlefield entirely. He sits cross-legged on the dissolving pavement, drops his psychic wards, and initiates astral projection. Time seems to stop. In the physical world, he is vulnerable, a sitting duck for any physical minion it might summon. But in the metaphysical realm, he is unencumbered by gravity, friction, or the limitations of human muscles. He ascends into the space between dimensions, the astral plane, which serves as the borderland to its true domain. Here, the clown facade is stripped away entirely. Pennywise appears as a writhing, complex geometric structure of orange light and psychic pressure. This is where the famous ritual of Chewed from the lore comes into play. In the novels, this is described metaphorically as a battle of wits, a psychic tongue-biting contest. Pennywise has existed since the dawn of the universe, originating from the void outside the macroverse. But Strange brings weapons that defy thermodynamics. He conjures the crimson bands of Cyttorak. In the movies, these look like red whips used to restrain Thanos. In the comics and deep lore, Cyttorak is a deity of binding and obliteration. In the astral plane, these aren't physical ropes. They are metaphysical constraints. Strange isn't trying to tie up a monster, he's binding the concept of a monster. He weaves the bands around the chaotic energy of the deadlights, forcing the high entropy energy into a contained low entropy state. It retaliates with the bite. This isn't a physical bite, it's a resonant frequency attack aimed at the silver cord, the metaphysical tether connecting Strange's astral form to his physical body. Pennywise snaps at the cord, trying to cause immediate biological death via stroke or aneurysm in Strange's physical body below. Strange parries, reinforcing his tether with shield spells that vibrate at a counter frequency. Strange uses his superior technique to deflect the raw power, turning its own momentum against it. He tightens the crimson bands, compressing the orange light until the entity shrieks.
They glazing it too much. Didn't he get outsmarted by a bunch of kids?
Psychic sound that cracks the astral atmosphere. Tier of survival, Tier B. Strange has regained ground. By shifting the fight to a plane of pure will, he utilizes his discipline to counter its raw size. He's no longer losing, but the energy expenditure is critical. He's burning through his spiritual reserves to maintain the bind. He can't hold this tiger by the tail forever. He needs to end it. Section 4, the Macroverse and Quantum Consciousness. Strange realizes that maintaining a defensive perimeter is a losing strategy against an infinite opponent. He stops pulling back against the vacuum.
God damn it.
This game, you're not ready.
Wait, have you heard about, real quick, have you, because that commercial kind of reminded me of it. Have you heard of, that NVIDIA is going to have, like, an AI, overview for all their games, so it'll, like, make the graphics look like cinematic or whatever.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And then like, but it's getting like a bunch of like hate because it's like a lot of it's just like AI slop, and like it'll like recreate the characters to look like real people, but they like won't look anything like the characters in the game sometimes. And so now there's like a bunch of memes going around, and it's like have like just like be like now with AI it'll be like picture from GTA, and it'll be like a really random picture of a person just like pulled off the internet.
Instead, he dives forward, plunging his astral form directly into the source of the corruption, the Deadlights. We are now leaving the map. This is the Macroverse, the space outside the universe where it truly resides. In the lore, looking into the Deadlights results in immediate, permanent catatonia for any mortal. The human brain simply cannot process the geometry of a creature that exists beyond the concept of form. But
Well, they might get into this, but I feel like that wouldn't work on Strange though, because Strange has conceptually seen things that like would probably, well, where like probably a lot of humans in
He got
general
prep
wouldn't
time.
know to. What was that?
He low key got prep time.
Yeah.
Stephen Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme.
Well, that's the other thing too, is like I feel like because they say like its lore goes like however many years or whatever, and I'm just like, so, but then the fight is kind of also considering that like Strange doesn't know what he's walking into, and I feel like Strange would have done his like research on the entity before he entered the sewers or whatever.
Right.
He has stared down Dormammu in the dark dimension. He has witnessed the birth of stars as the orange light threatens to scrub his consciousness clean.
You know, we brought up Dormammu in the last video with the aura farming, and one thing I wanted to add too is like, I think it's wild that he was just like, alright, well, you're just gonna have to kill me a bunch of times forever because I'm not leaving or whatever, and then he's just like, fuck it, and he just lets him go, basically. It's crazy.
Strange executes his final gambit. He invokes the Vishanti, Hogarth, Ashtur, and Agamotto. In the comics, Strange has successfully channeled the power of eternity itself. The embodiment of all that Strange becomes a vessel of equal pressure. He matches the Singularity's energy density. He isn't fighting the gravity, he's becoming the gravity. The feedback loop that usually destroys the viewer is synchronized. The fear signal it relies on is drowned out by the background radiation of the universe itself. Strange becomes a fixed point in a chaotic system. The orange light screams, not in anger, but in confusion. It's never encountered prey that bites back with the mass of a galaxy. Strange begins the incantation. He cannot kill the energy of the Deadlights. He weaves a complex spell of entropic binding. He collapses the dimensional tunnel, reconstructing the barrier between dimensions and stitching the fabric of space-time back together. He forces the massive entity back into the void. This is why the Sorcerer Supreme is the hard counter to the World Eater. Pennywise is an apex predator, but it's driven by instinct and hunger.
Okay, Loki, one thing this is kind of making me mad is this is like really just nailing home how powerful Strange is, which I agree, but it's like, and this dude couldn't beat Thanos. Like, this dude should have been able to like single-handedly like open a can of whoop ass. Like, I'm sorry, like, what the fuck was that?
Operates on a biological imperative. Strange is driven by discipline and accumulated knowledge. Strange's will is a fortress that raw hunger simply cannot breach. Tier of survival, tier S. When we remove the physical limitations and take the fight to the cosmic hierarchy, Strange's access to infinite energy sources vastly outscales Pennywise's finite reserve. The clown might be ancient, but the sorcerer is eternal. Back on Naybolt Street, the portal snaps shut. Strange stands alone on the wet pavement, exhausted. a single red balloon drifts harmlessly into the sky. In a battle of biology, it wins. In a battle of cosmic hierarchy, strange dominates. If you think prep time changes this outcome, comment below.
Yes, it does. It most certainly does. Okay. They did say what they thought at the end. I was going to say it kind of seemed like it was just going to end, and I was going to be really mad if they never said. I mean, technically, they still never said who won. They just said, like, if it was down to this, he would win. If it was down to this, he would win. They didn't really say anything. But I think Doctor Strange would probably win that one. And yes, prep time is a huge factor. Like, yeah. I don't think it's the only factor, but I think it's already pretty close with Strange having the upper hand. And then plus if he had prep time and he knew what he was, he knew like the entity he was dealing with, I definitely think Strange would win. It's no, that's not even really a competition.
Nigga been marvelous, living my best life right now. The best part of it is where I'm currently at, working on tracks and soon finna start a biz. I've been locked up with class back in college, got full marks in this. Got me trying my hardest not to come off as a narcissist. Can't help myself, brainiac with an ego much larger than Arkham is doomsday for any comic and they partisans. Tell her Stan, leave me alone, I'm way too arsenic. The web gon' make me turn Peter Parker to Peter Parkinson's, and my shoes couldn't walk
Peter Parker to Peter Parkinson's.
The miles, morale is exiled. Too many prowlers fiending for power till they get X'd out. Grave robbing, boy, wonder how we back from the dead now. Don't ask questions, take that lesson and take a step down. Not all heroes wear capes, true, but I'm no hero either. Closest thing I've been to the sound of that is Hiroshima. Anti-social media so sketch now. You weirdos need a role model or something. Y'all too glued to the chair and screen, y'all niggas turning robotic. Used to have a soul, now it's either compromise or don't got it. And never did, just didn't know. These mindless niggas toxic. They eager to see good ones go. You ever give them that option, they won't hesitate to give you rope. Hell froze over, that blizzard been the environment. The dawn been a war machine before it scenes with Iron Man. Shifting my perspective, I've been prepping all my life for this. It's all for me, my fam, and a collective. Left behind the shit that hindered the growth. Already finished that story. Keep that temperature low. Don't heat up just cause it don't bore me. Ain't benching, don't need no coach. No TNA, gotta ensure me. I'm on that victory road swerving. I've been bound for glory in a dark state. That's the state of mind that works better for me compared to how my mental state was first set up. I had no motivation, just time on a rapid decrease. Made time in a masterpiece, then applied what I learned from pressure. It was evident I was out of my element, dog. It's refreshing that now the message transcended. Most y'all got decent etiquette. It's really the intelligence lost. Perceptions are flawed. That ain't no side quest I be on. Ain't no side bets. Gamble on myself every chance I get. It's palpable the way niggas be pandering. I'm building a galactic empire. The chosen one, thoughts of going much farther. So be mindful when it's you, Anakin. Drown out all the noise, moonwalk on the muddy waters. Won't use guns, but a snooze button for them pillow talkers. Might be Dante with the sword, but the devil may cry for rebellion. So when it's hell on earth, then hell on earth, the prodigy and selfishly bleed havoc.
I like the Devil May Cry scheme that you had there. With the picture, what made you go with that one?
I just felt like, why the fuck not?
What is this? What is the picture? Is that from a game or something?
That's Toad.
Oh, that's Toad. Oh, okay. I'm like sitting here listening to you spit bars like the Don Iron Man bar, and then the Devil May Cry, and then the Hell Scheme, and then I'm like, and the whole time I'm like listening and I'm like watching this just like character just like screaming at me. And we also got some new Afro to check out too. I don't believe we've heard this one yet, but we'll see.
The return of the wild style fashionist.
Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm back. Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a yeah, folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm. When I step up on the scene, everybody know I'm. When I prep up on the beats, everybody know I'm back. With the lesson that I teach, everybody going. With the pleasure of a beast, everybody know I'm back. I'm a Monopoly brother and I want my money. In a hot summer, the sweat that be rolling down my back. What to be a bummer, they try to hit me, I hit them. Put them in a slumber, a simple than sucker when you falling. Back. Hey yo, Fro Thizzle in the building, silence. Let's go. My apologies for missing your call, I'll hit you. Never mind the Fro Thizzle withdrawal, I'm coming. Hit a mile in a minute, at times I'm running. When I have to go and think and apply, the sun is how I put the word on the pad in the brain, I put it. Why they wanna go to swerve on my lane, I push them. Why they even have the nerve to complain, I fire. Fro Thizzle, baby. Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm back. Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm not the average, and I'm advising you to play it. My rapid rhyme is smack you in the face and make you flying. Marty driving a DeLorean with the doc, I'm coming. A magical valedictorian that no forgiving. If they take your prize in possession, then go and get them. Best to stand at attention, I get them on my fucking. If you rock with the hip-hop, honorable and spin it. Quite unstoppable when I go to drop and swing it. Indeed, I'm in the hubris to bang, and I'm never in the my cheese, my bread, my Kool-Aid, you better bring it. When my component, I can bless and dismantle. And when I'm hit my opponent through the chest and it travel through the matter of fact, do my job in a minute when I'm faux flat, Cadillac, rooftop sitting. Lay on top of the fire, then it known to burn you. If you pocket my lighter, nigga, better bring it.
The return of the wild style fashionist. The return of the wild style fashionist.
Afro. Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm back. Always move forward, nigga, never go back. Got the world on my shoulders, carried on my back. Grown folk talk, nigga, shit, I'm in a folk dizzle, everybody know that I'm.
Another thing I like about his videos too is like I feel like it really shows that like you don't have to have like a huge budget or team. Well, I mean, he might have a team behind him. I'm not positive. I don't know much about him other than we discovered him on YouTube. But like, it's just him in the gym rapping. Like, I feel like most people could do that. Like, he doesn't have
Very
some.
true.
What were you say?
Very true.
Yeah, I don't, like, I just feel like everybody, and myself included, where, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I just don't know. Like, I want to film a music video, but I have all these ideas, and I want to make, like, this really long, crazy video, and, like, have, like, a story behind it, which is cool, and, like, I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but I think a lot of people get, like, in their head about it, and they're just like, I really know how I'm gonna accomplish that, but then, like, he was just rapping in the gym, just being goofy and having fun, and I don't know, it seemed like it worked out pretty well for him, and it like turned out really nicely. Alright, we got some new Larry coming up too. This one's called Yeesh. Produced by Jay Dilla. I don't know who Jay Dilla is, to be honest.
Hey, dog, I miss y'all. Y'all miss me, I miss y'all. I'm back, though. Let's get to it. Y'all should've let me be great. I performed just like I was born in 78. I was scoring cause my life was torn in every way. On my accord, I confide in Lord's heavenly grace. Look, the world that we live in, it will never be safe. My support group is strapped, moving carefully straight from the underground rapper scene to wherever I make it to with the music. No confusion, I will never be fake. By the way, y'all look past me. I'll do the same when I get paid. Nah, I ain't nasty, properly trained. Mama raised, not a fool. I be calm and I'm cool. I'm not a snake. I was following a lot of the rules they always break. I I can tell the envy, the honesty. Because you ain't a friend if you still you lie to me. Decapitate a demon and give enemies lobotomies. To try to figure out why these whole niggas is trying me. The economy is slipping and I didn't align with any vipers, boy, constrictors who was slithering around me. I just mind my own little business like the gift that's inside of me. I don't care about the stars, bro, this isn't astronomy. Who how to did? I come to the conclusion nobody is. The other rappers fear cause they know who the problem is. The answer is an AI, but still be on my opposite. You never walk in the shoes at the places that I done been. I had to leave a spot for some oxygen. I recognize I'm hiding, that's a part of my confidence. But I admit when I am insecure and I'm proud of it. Cause people put me down and I can stomach a lot of it. And now I'm here high in a kite on a windy day. The rap coalition, no submission in any way. I snap for a digital vision, I'm really strange. I'm back on the mission, so get hip to a nigga name. Billy, they was hating on me, I could tell it. Jealous, so in my successes I'm a relish. Used to be the caregiver, but everybody's selfish. Daddy, take care of my youngest to my eldest. Petty, I do not sweat it cause I got better credit. Y'all was not ready till you bob your head steady. Pause that, boys in the hood finally fit to get the ball back. Bet me, they was looking for me, this my call back. I don't got the patience, don't be bothering me with all that messy. Pardon my absence, I'm relaxing in KC's new 3-story mansion in Wisconsin. Dancing and prancing the bop by Hanson. I take it.
Cause I heard this before, but I didn't hear the Casey bar in there.
Girl for ransom, big boy, but I'm handsome and sexy. That's bars. I'm just playing, I ain't that. I only ever rap and show the blessings. Facts. If at first you don't succeed, you already know what the rest is. Billy.
Hell yeah, I take my little shout out. I didn't expect that. Sometimes I just be vibing, I just be listening to it, I don't catch everything. He said Casey in Wisconsin dancing. But yeah, I also had a new drop with Cam coming up too here. I am gonna run to the restroom real quick because I gotta pee. But I'll be right back. Yeah, one thing I'm noticing is I'm not very good at catching shoutouts, because I also had a shoutout in that one song that you had. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one with the picture of the wolf on it. But yeah, I didn't catch that one either.
Hell no.
But yeah, this one's called What Will I Do? Cam, we actually recorded this one like maybe a year or two ago. And then he just released it finally. I almost forgot about it. Be like that sometimes.
Rise made this one.
Thank you,
What will I do? This is all so new, and I'm so confused. Is it me or you? What will I do? This is all so new. Yeah, I'm so confused. Is it me or you? but you did me dirt too. Why you always wanna act like I wanna hurt you? Baby, don't you understand? I got different virtues. Put my all inside of you, cause you're the one I turn to. But it's hard now, who is there to help me when I fall down? Damn, I need to calm down. Speeding through these small towns, crash out, acting with my ass out. Losing everything has got me dancing with the wrong crowd. Fuck around and find out. Damn, I'm in a burn now. Dig a hole and climb out. Think I need some time out. I ain't got the time now. Damn, I need to wind down. But that's kinda hard while I got you on my mind now. What will I do? This is all so new, and I'm so confused. Is it me or you? What will I do? This is all so new. Yeah, I'm so confused. Is it me or you? I know I had my stakes in this, but I owned up to my sins. What do I do? What will I make of this? So my heart wears way too thin. When I look at my flaws, holding half of the fault. Now we're both on our own, wondering who's to blame for our fallout. I get drunk and I spiral, wonder where did the time go? When life still used to feel peaceful, I struggle with letting that peace go. You and I living different lives as I wash you out of my mind. What will I do? This is all so new, and I'm so confused. Is it me or you? What will I do? This is all so new. Yeah, I'm so confused. Is it me or you?
Bro, I have this, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but I feel like I have this thing where, like, I be giving out my best verses to, like, friends and, like, people I do features for. And it's like, damn, I should have held on to that one. But I'm also, like, glad that to do music with, like, you and with Cam and other people and stuff. So I'm not mad that I deliver good verses for people. It's just like, damn, sometimes I wish I could channel that all the time, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be listening to some features I do and be like, damn, I wish that was my song. And then up next we got The Element, some new Swisher Sleep. Also, I could have waited. I guess I could have waited till the end of this song to say this too, or I could have said this at the beginning. But I'm just gonna say it now. So, Iz and I have been talking, and one thing we've been kind of struggling with is finding new independent artists to add to the playlist. One thing you'll notice is a lot of it is like, you know, people that we've discovered, that we, you know, go back to, that we've listened to on previous podcast episodes, and people we know in the community and stuff like that. But one thing we wanted to do is we wanted to, like, open it up to people who watch it either live or, like, if you go back and watch it, you know, whatever, and try to get some suggestions of, like, people you think that we should listen to or could possibly, like, be good good for the podcast and good for, we could add them to our playlist and play it in the background of our games and stuff like that. Or if you make music, you can send us a DM on Instagram or comment on our YouTube posts. We're going to be, and then we'll do polls and stuff and have, you know, you guys vote on, you know, which songs should be on the playlist and stuff like that. But as of right now, we'll just keep doing what we're doing, but we'll take some suggestions, and we're going to be making more posts and stuff about that and trying to get, you know, trying to expand on, you know, what we play on here. But up next, we got Swisher Sleep, The Element. I think I said Swisher Sleep, or Swisher Sweet at first, like the little cigarillos. But no, it's Swisher Sleep.
Science of chemistry. Science of chemistry.
Fuck all of them peasants, step food in my
my residence, heaven sent. I got evidence, message, growth and development present. I'm in the room, no room for an elephant. Hella shit, all the jealous shit, tell it with no embellishment. This is the element. You feeling unsettled, don't let me settle in. I'm meddling, I'm better than Sprite mixed with medicine. It's evident. Came from the block, rob you on Jefferson, your head is spin. DJ Riz told me email it in. I'm one of the greatest, I never held it in my element. Put down the baby before I held the pen. Why? Short of the glory, going through hell again. Like Jesus died on the cross and I helped an element. All of them faulty crawling their belly off from jealousy. Don't get lost in the melody, never me, all prevailing me, all dope. Methamphetamine pedigree, microphone is my specialty. Wreck it, but never recklessly. My method affected, I'm all infected, invested and redirected. It's hectic, won't get the best of me. Interconnected, witness my destiny. Equity, just respect me, I'm definitely not second string. The element, chop you for the hell of it. Beating on your chest, snap your fingers in the cell with it. No room in the booth, why? Cause there's a well in it. Tell the DJ to spin this on some propeller shit. This is the element, down to my skeleton. In it through the ups and the downs and the hell again. I am by the element, get up if I fell again. When I win, all them losses become irrelevant. This is the... All of them sound the same and it's just lame and it's corny. I came to plant my flag and watch it sway in the morning. You can't pay me to bore me. I would leave before y'all set, but I would stay for E40. Ooh. If I'm alive, then how the West dead? When I grab a mic, I'm trying to make them uncomfortable like a deathbed. Stomping through the muddy waters, I go where red and meth led. March with my right foot, then I do the same with my left leg. Forward, motion smooth, I don't need no lotion. Approaching, believe I'm chosen. They see me creeping and closing. Now feed me or beat me, leave me alone, and I need a moment devoted. The only time that he voted, I need promoted. Hold it.
I'm not saying that he has like battle rap level bars in here, because it seems like mostly like alliterations and stuff. But he sometimes says some stuff that makes me feel like he's battle rap equipped or has battle rap experience. Do you get that vibe too? Like, I think it was like...
If I'm alive, then how the West dead? When I grab a mic, I'm trying to make them uncomfortable like a deathbed. Stomping through the muddy waters, I go where red and meth led. March with my right foot, then I do the same with my left leg. Forward, motion smooth, I don't need no lotion. Approaching, believe I'm chosen. They see me creeping and closing. Now feed me or beat me.
That's like the way he... the way he sets up his bars. Not that that was like a very heavy hitting or would be very heavy hitting in battle rap, but like it just kind of just seems like the way he sets his punchlines up kind of just reminds me of the battle rap.
Leave me alone and I need a moment devoted. The only time that he voted, I need promoted. Hold it. I do well in a bad place, move well in a rat race. Too swell, not a sad face. I am the wind up and I smack face. Better start that countdown. How long do a jab take? Elements down to my skeleton. In it through the ups and the downs and the hell again. I am by the element. Get up if I fell again. When I win, all them losses become irrelevant. This is the element. This is the element.
Lane Records. Side quest. Okay. What is Pyramid Music Group? I've never heard of those groups. Alrighty. Oh shit, let's get into some HELLMART. I don't know. We've played this a couple times because we were trying to get the hang of the game. I'm debating. Should we start off from where we were or should we start a new game? I feel like... I don't know. What do you think? Oh, shit. Because, like, one point, it's like... we've already played days 1 through 3 quite a few times. But at another point, it's like, I guess our viewers have not seen any gameplay from it yet. Yeah, fuck it. I gotta have markers. I think. I'll turn my sensitivity down a little bit. It's a little better. Hello, sir. $1 for your time. So you come here often? Oh shit, where'd he go? That's crazy. I didn't notice that the first time that guy just fucking disappears. Alright, y'all have a safe trip now. It'd be dangerous out here. Oh yeah, I've been promoted employee. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna lie, if I go to my first day at a job and the door's barricaded, I'm going home. Sus. Wait, what button was it again to... Shit, I can't remember what button it is to clean.
Ooh.
Damn, this place grimy as hell. Damn, just your average Joe watching me through the window while I sleep. My guardian angel. Myself out. Nothing like lukewarm beer right off the shelf. Oh shit, I was supposed to throw those away. Yikes. Alright. have we ever failed to meet quota? I don't think we have so far. Damn. Oops. Oh shit. What the heck? Whoa. It's glitching. This dude looks like he should be on a list. like the random fucking scream that I heard. That kind of a little freaky. Shit. No jerking off in the store. Oh, he's gone. Damn. It's okay, I didn't really know how to handle that one anyway. Alrighty. So I'm going to clean that up. Oh shit, did I lock the door? Yeah. Is this one locked? Okay. Just making sure. No, I didn't see that guy. Come on, man. Where'd I put the peanuts?
Huh. Oh.
Let's restart it.
Huh?
Probably order one more of those. Since I got $1. Oh shit. Alright, so I have 5 barricades. I think we'll probably finish up this round and then we'll call it for the night and resume in the next session. Oh, I didn't like that. What the fuck? What the hell? Why is he running so fast? Ain't nowhere that important that he gotta be. We really just cleaned the shit, but okay, Karen. Damn. Alright, Karen. I'm done with you. Fuck you. Alright. Sorry, ma'am. Let me get your pickles. Alright, here's the creepy weirdo again. With the dead stare. Give me beer, chips, and bread. $1. Oh, damn. That crow got hoed. Or should I have not given her the discount? Oh, damn. She's gonna fuck up the generator. Damn, I feel like I fucked that up. But I swear I gave her the right change. I was going pretty fast, but I'm almost certain. What do we do next? Okay, we still going. Alrighty. Don't. $96 and change. 50, 70, 90, 5, is a hard one. We did it. Alrighty. That about wraps it up for this session. Next session, day 3. Well, that was today's session of, I don't know, something about a podcast with Casey and Iz signing off. Played a little bit of HELLMART. Let us know if you have any independent artists we should check out. And until next time.